the South. Our correspondent Joseph Kunde is standing by in Rivers. Joseph, what more can you tell us? There was a security situation earlier in Rivers State. Has that now been sorted, and is everything under control?
So as a matter of fact, it happened to be in Buguma, somewhere in the Asari local government area. Well, I would say that ordinarily Buguma and Abonima, both of them, are just very close. Something happened in 2019 that actually was making everybody mind to actually go down there and say, okay, this happened. Hopefully, it's not going to happen this time around. But thankfully, the security agencies were very much on ground to make sure that that didn't happen. But the major thing was that most of the persons that came out, particularly in Buguma and Asari local government area, they were there till about 12 noon and they couldn't decide their franchise. And what they told us was that this same thing happened during the 25th of February election for the presidential election. So they tried so hard to ensure that it doesn't happen again. So it took a while before the EU came about and said, okay, this one has been cancelled. And they were very happy, hoping that or believing that they're going to have a new date for that election to take place in Buguma, particularly. But aside from that one, in Abonima, it was relatively peaceful and calm. They had that thing at the back of their mind of what happened in 2019 where a soldier was killed and some others as well was killed. And they really wanted to have a very peaceful election. And of course, that was what happened earlier today in Abonima and of course, Buguma as well.
And Joseph, do we know why people were not able to exercise their franchise in Buguma?
Well, the materials were there, really. But unfortunately, the INEC officials, they were not on ground till that 12 o'clock in the afternoon. They're very much there. Everybody was surprised. That was when they became agitated and they said that, look, this thing happened before. We don't want it to happen again. And then INEC now said, okay, let us go and vote. And they said, no, if we're going to stop voting by what time, how long is it going to take for us to do all of this? They didn't want to be separatized. So they said, no, we have to make sure that give us a new date. Let's come out and do what we have to do for ourselves. That was what they said. So fortunately for them, INEC concurred to their request and said they're going to give them a new date for them to be able to carry out the franchise.
Two questions. What is the new date for the election to hold there? And then did INEC officials give a reason why they came at about 12?
They didn't really give a reason. In fact, that was the same thing that happened on the 25th of February last month when when something similar like this happened. Well, for this time around, there has been no official statement from INEC stating that this is going to be happening on a particular date. So the persons are just hoping and believing that they'll get a new date from INEC and they'll be able to come out and cast their votes.
And we hope that they actually get a new date and they have not been disenfranchised. But give us an idea of the terrain of Buguma, just to give us, maybe we can have a sense of why they keep arriving late.
Well, like I said earlier, 2019, something happened, not particularly in Buguma, though, but the environs around that area, Abonima, Buguma, Degema, those are very strong areas that have gotten history when it comes to electoral violence. So we saw a heavy presence of the military in those particular areas, and it was not made safe. So they knew that anything that goes wrong is going to have it at the back of their mind, even though they'll come and say we have different opinions and ideologies, we still want our votes to count. So that was one of the reasons why it was that calm. But even at that, we are still very careful because sometimes when people are apprehended about what they're supposed to do, they could just get agitated. We saw some persons coming to meet my cameraman and say, why you video me now? Because they didn't want to have that kind of reaction on their face on television. That was exactly what happened earlier today.
But generally, I know you said you also went to, I think it's Abolima. How was election there? Talk to us about security there.
Fantastic. Security was fantastic. In fact, at a point in time, one of the units, I think about two of the units, the army men just came about and they said, "Show me, let me see." They'll look at you, sample you, and they said, "Okay, let me see your PVC. If you don't have one, my friend, go home. You're not supposed to be here." And then when they started doing that, the boys, if I want to put them in quotes now, that would have ordinarily stopped the process. When they saw the military coming around, they had to just take their leave. And that was how that process went about without force at all.
All right. Thank you so much, Joseph, for that update.